One of the core teachings in Buddhism is learning to recognize pain and suffering as an unavoidable part of life. The Buddha teaches us not to resist or deny suffering, but to see it clearly for what it is. This may sound simple, but it's not easy. When we face challenges or painful situations, most of us tend to worry, feel frustrated, or mentally break down. However, the Buddha offers a new way to approach pain, one that helps us find meaning in it and grow stronger because of it. The Buddha explains this idea through the example of two darts. Imagine being struck by a dart. That's the physical or unavoidable pain we experience. But then imagine being hit with a second dart. This second dart represents the mental suffering we create ourselves through worry, fear, anger, or frustration. Most of the time, it's not the first dart that causes us the most distress, but the second one, the unnecessary pain we add on top of the initial experience. The Buddha's teaching here is profound. While we can't avoid life's first dart, we can choose to avoid the second. Pain is inevitable, but worrying and reacting negatively is optional. Now, why do we struggle so much with pain? The Buddha points out that we tend to resist suffering because we expect life to be free of pain, which is unrealistic. Instead, he teaches us to see pain as a natural and intrinsic part of life, just like joy or pleasure. However, rather than accepting pain, many of us try to escape it. When we feel hurt or uncomfortable, our instinct is to distract ourselves. This is where the Buddha's wisdom shines. He observed that people often turn to sensual pleasures, temporary distractions like alcohol, overeating, or excessive social media use to avoid dealing with their pain. For example, when someone feels stressed or upset, they might drink, binge-watch content, or endlessly scroll on their phones. These distractions may work for a moment, but they never solve the root of the problem. Instead, they often lead to more dissatisfaction and dependence on external comforts. The Buddha doesn't condemn sensual pleasures outright. He acknowledges that they might bring temporary relief. However, he warns that chasing after them doesn't address the real issue. The more we rely on external things to distract us, the less we develop the inner strength to face our pain head-on. This endless chase for comfort only deepens our suffering because it doesn't teach us how to deal with life's challenges directly. Instead of running away, the Buddha encourages us to face pain and accept it as a natural part of life. He reminds us that while suffering is inevitable, how we respond to it is entirely within our control. The Buddha further explains life's ups and downs through the concept of the 8 worldly conditions. These are gain and loss, fame and disgrace, praise and blame, and pleasure and pain. These pairs represent the constant changes we experience in life. Sometimes we succeed, sometimes we fail, sometimes we feel loved, sometimes criticized. The Buddha teaches that these conditions are like two sides of the same coin, inseparable and ever-present. If we cling to the good side, seeking only gain, praise, or pleasure, we will inevitably suffer when the bad side, like loss or pain, shows up. Instead, we should learn to stay balanced and accept both sides as part of life's flow. In summary, the Buddha's message is simple yet transformative. Pain is an inevitable part of life, but worrying is a choice. By understanding this, we can stop fighting pain or trying to escape it and instead use it as an opportunity to grow. The next time you face a difficult situation, remember the story of the two darts. Ask yourself, am I adding a second dart by worrying or reacting negatively? With practice, you can learn to let go of that second dart, face life's challenges with calmness, and find peace even in difficult times. Keep this phrase in mind. Pain is inevitable. Worrying is optional. Use it as a guiding light to stay strong, stay mindful, and face life's ups and downs with wisdom and courage. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. May you be well, may you be happy, and may you live in peace.